We could survive that. We could survive that. We could survive it. Hello and welcome to We Could Survive That, your survival guide to the small screen. My name is Jack, and today I'm joined by a man who was once raised by wildlings. It's Chris.
You know nothing, Jack Hogg.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, it's true. I do know nothing.
he knows nothing.
I know nothing.
It's good to be back.
We've only been gone a week.
I know, it's been a long week.
Has it?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
I'm knackered.
You're knackered. Oh yeah.
I'm so tired
It's
right
going to be
now.
a sleepy show from Chris. So
It is.
if I have to nudge him awake,
Yeah, you'll know why.
yeah.
Anyways, so what's happening today? I noticed you changed the intro with small screen?
Small screen.
No
yes.
movies? Why the small screen?
Because we're doing Game of Thrones today,
Game of
season
Thrones.
1.
Season 1 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we'll be doing that today to celebrate Game of Thrones coming out on the 13th.
Is that when season 5's released?
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you even watch a TV series?
No, I'm way ahead. Because I can read books.
You read the books?
And by read books, I mean I listen to the audio books when I walk my dog. So, yeah, I don't really read it.
I have the books. I haven't got around to reading them yet. I got 1 and 2. I watched the TV series, I just haven't got around to the books yet.
Yeah. Well, the TV series is caught up with books now, so...
Yeah, but I still want to read the
almost,
books.
yeah.
I still want to read the books.
And it's so much easier to watch things. That's why we do We Could Survive movies and TVs rather than We Could Survive books.
We could survive books and paintings.
None of us can be bothered to read.
A painting can tell the story.
Picture paints... No, a
Picture's
picture...
worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
Right, yeah. So, we're obviously not going to be able to cover all the deaths of Game of Thrones.
No, how many deaths are in season 1?
In the first one,
Yep.
58 deaths in
58
total.
deaths.
Yeah.
Bloody
I
hell.
would recommend there's a good illustrated guide to all the deaths on the Washington Post website. So if you're...
Do you want to include the link of this podcast in the description, maybe?
Yeah, I'll pop that underneath.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. If you're not caught up with the TV, I wouldn't advise going there. But if you're all
spoilers.
caught up, it's just a good little reminder of who's popped their clogs.
We should mention, if you're still reading like the first few books, or you've started watching Game of Thrones recently and you're only out in season 2. Oh no, it's only covering season 1.
We're only doing season 1.
Oh yeah, of course.
This may stray a little,
So
but
it may
since
stray a
you're not caught up,
there won't be any
you're not
major
as far
spoilers.
ahead.
There shouldn't be any
Yeah.
spoilers.
I'll try to keep it spoiler free, won't we?
Yeah, we should be fine. Anything you think that could be spoilers.
Jamie Lannister dies.
What?
He doesn't, or does he? No, he doesn't.
Dick.
Probably.
I don't know now. I don't know what to believe.
Okay. Well, believe this. First deaths in Game of Thrones happens almost immediately in the opening scenes, where we've got these 3 Night's Watch guys going about their business beyond the wall when they are set upon by White Walkers. Oh my God, how are they going to survive? They don't. They die. Well,
They
2
die.
of them do, apart from...
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some slight differences, isn't there, in between the TV series and the books on this.
Yeah, they're not too different.
The main...
The one constant is that we could survive.
We could survive that. Whoa! So then, do you want to take this one first?
I would survive.
You can't be the one that runs away.
Can't I? Ah, damn it.
No. Because he survives anyway. You got to be one of the other 2 that die.
Okay. I would use my sword
Right.
better than they used it in the TV
Oh,
episode.
Poor. Can
I
you even sword
would-
fight?
Well, well, they know these White Walkers are a thing, because all the people in the north, they believe in like the children of the forest and all that lot.
Yeah, but doesn't assume in these Night's Watchmen from the north originally.
Oh yeah,
They can
some
be
of them
anywhere.
are-
They can be conscripted, can't they?
Yeah.
Or forced to go there as punishment for a crime.
Yeah, well, one of them's quite a high up, or he's a knight. He's educated.
Yeah, the one with the big
so
cloak, isn't it?
Yeah, so he would have read a book or listened to some audio books on
Fine.
his newfangled iPod that they have in Westeros.
I kind of want to know what his crime was. If
Oh,
he was,
what, the
if he
knight?
was, yeah, if he was well
No, he
educated
probably
and
was
stuff.
like volunteered there because he got volunteers. I mean, Mormont's
Yeah, but
there
really, but if he ca-
voluntarily, and so's John.
Yeah, but if he came from a wealthy family, and like he wasn't a bastard, and he had a good family name, he held his money, why would you throw yourself into the Night's Watch? He doesn't seem like the sort of person to do that.
fun.
From the brief interaction you see with him and the others, he seems like a dick.
He had so much character development.
Yeah, in those brief minutes.
He was a dick right up until his head got chopped off or whatever happened to him. Does he get decapitated? One of them gets decapitated and he throws their head at Will, the guy that runs away. There's a tip. Don't get decapitated by sword-wielding zombies.
There you go, that's one of the ways you can survive.
That's good. Block blows to the head.
Block blows to the head, I like it.
Yeah, and neck area. Any blow that threatens to sever a man from his head must be defended at all cost.
I have got 2 ways. Yep, well, that's correct. Yeah. I have 2 ways in which I could survive that.
Throw the other guy on?
Nope. 1. We're out in the snow, so I'm assuming it must be icy. If I could find a lake, then I would attach my ice blades on my skating
You have
blades.
ice skates?
I have... Yeah, ice blades. What the fuck's an ice blade? I have skates.
You've invented.
Yes, it's my sword. I broke my sword in half and I've attached it to my boot. And I skate across the lake.
Aren't you going to need that?
What?
Aren't you going to need your sword?
Why do you need a sword when you're running? And I'll skate across the lake to escape. Yep. Or, second, I would have done my research and known about the... This is further on in Season 1 what I want to say about the things that can actually kill the White Walkers. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert coming up right now. The little black blades.
The dragon
glass. Shards. That's it, dragon glass. I would have done my research and taken one of them with me.
Yeah.
Gone out on the wall by myself. Got past all the White Walkers. Found one. Gone back so I could take it out next time.
Yes. Or, made some.
Or I'll wet myself.
I think...
Well, they're cold, aren't they? So if I...
It would have frozen, and it would have made it difficult to run, and you would have been killed.
No, because I have really hot, steamy wheeze.
It's
I would have ate loads of...
minus a billion
not going to happen. You can't freeze my wee.
You'd
but alright, well, in that case, then I'll take a dump on the floor and hurl at their face. Freeze that. It'll freeze for the air and crack them in the head. Well done, I've now got projectiles.
Projectile ice thingies.
Projectile ice shit.
They're not much good because only fire can kill them.
Yeah, this will be a fiery shit.
Oh, yeah, have some chilies before.
Chili and a curry the night before I go outside the wall.
That's toxic. Oh,
especially if I can spray it out down on all fours, spraying it out of the White Walkers.
Fire hydrant it.
And that's how I would survive that.
Well, they also had some horses, didn't they? So if they kept better control over them,
they
didn't let them run away. Then that would be also beneficial.
Yeah, I don't know how fast the White Walkers can move.
No, they wouldn't be able to outrun a horse.
They can ride horses, though, can't they? One of them's riding a horse.
Yeah, one of them.
Damn it! That's in a further season. Spoiler.
No, in the book, some of them ride like ice bears and stuff.
Ooh, ice bears.
Anything that's dead,
they
bring it. I don't know what an ice bear or
Does
a
it just say
dire
ice
wolf or
bear?
something. A bear of ice.
It's
a dead bear.
It's a dead bear, basically. Yeah. Okay.
So, getting away or eating a curry and projectile pooing at them.
Logically, of course.
Will runs off, and that's when we get a look at our Lord and Saviour, Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
Cue heavenly music. He's brilliant.
He is awesome.
They caught Will because he ran away from the Night's Watch.
So he's been executed for desertion. Why didn't he just run back to the Night's Watch?
Yeah. Hi guys, it's me, Will. You remember me? Listen, my 2 friends have been killed by these weird zombie things. I thought you'd best know.
Yeah. How did he get back? Because
past the wall?
Yeah. Because he would have ran up to the wall.
Yeah. Hey, that's Will. Where are you going?
Yeah. So what? Did they just see it was him and let him through? Then wondered why he didn't come up to Castle Black or what?
Yeah.
They just let him straight through. Or did he climb over the wall?
Were.
Or did he climb over the wall?
Yeah, he could have snuck by.
If he's determined enough to climb up the wall, then you'd be determined enough not to get caught afterwards, wouldn't you?
We wouldn't have to climb round. He could sneak round one of the...
Can you sneak round?
Yeah, if you're sneaky. He seems
if
like
you're
a sneaky. Yeah, he seems like a sneaky Weasley kind of guy. So he could
Weasel.
He was Weasley.
Nice.
So yeah.
Seems like the sort of person that'd be a snitch.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously not a very good snitch, is he?
No.
If you were going to snitch on anything, you'd snitch on the weird dead people that just killed 2 of your
co-workers.
Your
co-workers.
your office co-workers on the wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So he runs he gets caught by some guards. They go and tell Stark, Mr. Lord Eddard Stark.
Yep.
played by
Sean,
Mr.
our
Bean.
mate.
Our mate?
Our mate Sean, yeah.
No, our mate Sean.
And he
Goes out and
takes
lobs
things,
his head off.
Yeah, he takes things into his own hand.
Could you survive that?
I go, don't do it, Sean Bean, because you're going to die, and here's how you're going to die. Don't trust Littlefinger.
But then
He's crazy.
you would have said Sean Bean, and his character would have been, who the bloody hell Sean Bean?
You are. You look exactly like him. You've never seen Lord of the Rings or James Bond or that film where you get killed by cows?
By cows?
Yeah. He gets stampeded by cows. That's another show. But yeah, I would have told him that.
You would tell him that if I was Will, I probably would have evaded capture a bit better.
You would have been extra sneaky.
I would have been extra sneaky, or they wouldn't have recognised me from the Night's Watch. I would have taken off anything that would link me to the Night's Watch.
Yeah, why is he still wearing the black cloak?
Yeah, they would just see me as a shit-covered guy.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, that's nasty. And then I'd just like crawl past going, yes, I survived.
Is that your sneaky
Yeah. This is my
voice?
sneaky inner monologue.
Monologue, yeah.
I know it's so difficult. Yeah. Yes, this is me. I may be covered in fecal matter, but I live.
Yeah.
And then I become Smeagol.
Call it Precious. Is there a Precious in Westeros?
Yeah, the Iron Throne.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot harder to caress lovingly because you just keep cutting your
Yeah,
fingers.
slice
like
your hand over. Ooh,
Gollum wouldn't think
shiny.
that.
Slice.
Oh, my fingers. Oh. So, yeah. Will, you're an idiot, be sneakier or be honest and
He was
stay
honest.
at the wall?
He was honest and it got him killed.
Well, did he tell Sean Bean then that there were White Walkers?
I think he mentioned something about it.
Well, tell the Night's Watch. Ned's not going to do anything.
He is Lord of the North.
Yeah, but he's got... What does he do then? All he does is
Well, he
send
lobs his head off.
his bastard son. Yeah, he lessens the number of people defending the wall by one.
So then he
and
sends
then
Jon
throws
Snow
Jon Snow there.
to build the numbers back up.
Yeah.
Good man.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's perfect. It
It's
works,
not.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I killed the guy. Stupid.
Go.
Oh.
What's up next?
Right. So after the ceremonial head chopping of our hero Will.
A hero. What? Why is
Our
he a hero?
He was the main character until that point.
Until that point, yeah.
And then he
Brilliant.
died. We got well, you wanted this bit in Brand surviving the fall. So
Right.
go on your little rant,
It's not a rant.
and then
It's what is it?
I'll stop you when you've bored me and.
Every single listener we
everyone
have,
else.
all 20 of them.
But no, it's valid. You think he shouldn't have survived?
Yeah, 'cause he climbs up the tower, doesn't he? Because all of a sudden he likes climbing.
No, he
Oh,
likes
he's been
climbing
climbing
in the,
for a
in the
while,
books,
hasn't he?
Yeah. It's not just
But,
a sudden whim.
Yeah.
I'll climb this
God.
tower.
Damn, I want to climb something. But yeah, so he climbs up. That's where he comes across Cersei's and Jamie, brother and sister,
Doing the
Lannisters.
dance with no pants.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow, chicka,
I'm not finishing that for
Chicka.
you. No.
chicka.
Wow.
There we go.
Continue.
Wow, that took a long time. Anyway, yeah, so he sees him, and then Jaime Lannister goes over, grabs him, and then pushes him out the tower. Now, in the TV series, they make the fall massive, and I mean massive, coming out of the tower. So yes, breaking his back is completely understandable. However, it puts him into a coma.
Yeah.
And when they show him in the bed, I mean, from a smack like that, I would have thought they'd been bleeding from the head as well. So unless when they show him in bed, they've spent hours and hours and they've managed to stop the bleeding. But I would have expected like a bit of a
Maester
bloody
probably
pillow.
dabbed his head.
Yeah, dabbed his head with a
A
cloth.
magical ointment.
Whoop-de bloody do.
Magical ointment.
Right, he should have had some
Magical.
fractures. If it was strong enough to break his back and knock him out, put him into a coma, and it caused no brain damage.
Well, he's quite brain damaged because he's seeing weird three-eyed crows. That's quite.
I don't think that's brain damage though.
I think that's a weird prophecy thing.
That's a weird prophecy thing. Pretty sure it is.
Tripping balls, man.
Yeah. He never fell out of the tower. Oh, he fell out of the tower. He's not actually woken up.
Tripping balls.
Everything's going fine. This is him just in a coma, having a dream. He's dreaming it all.
Yeah. Well, I know he's dreaming it all, but yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Survived that by inventing a trampoline and putting it under every window.
If I climbed up a tower and spotted them, I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
He's a perv. Bran's perving on him.
Yeah, that's
He
what he climbed up
deserves
there.
it.
He just climbed there. He's like, yeah, little Lannister and Lannister. This ticks all my boxes.
I know wait. I've
He
been
has some
spotted.
strange fetishes.
He's weird.
He's like, yeah, look at that. They even saw him doing it. I bet they carried on doing it. Like Jaime Lannister just locked eyes with Bran. He's like, yeah, yeah, you like this, don't you, kid? And Bran was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, what would you
Come
rate?
here, come here. I'll let you join in. Oh no, you're out the window.
I was going more to approach that. Jaime Lannister would have been like, what are you going to rate us out of 5? And Bran was like, 4. And he's like, why not 5?
You bastard.
And that's when he pushes him out the window.
Oh, he's angry about the rating.
He's angry about the rating.
Oh. Well, that serves Bran right. The
Right.
filthy
Have you got any
perv.
thoughts on that at all? Do you think he would have survived the fall? Do you think there was a better chance he should have died?
It's evens really, depending on how you fall. But yeah, don't climb windows to perv.
Considering he landed on
It's
his
a
back as
lesson
well.
that he will not forget in a hurry.
Oh yeah, because he won't be climbing ever again.
Oh, justice.
Justice.
Justice. No, a bit harsh.
What's up next?
We got Jaime Lannister again responsible for some deaths. Jory Cassell, who's one of Ned Stark's guards, gets killed by Jaime, daggered in the eye, because Jaime's all angry that the awesome Tyrion Lannister has been captured by Ned Stark's wifey. So he goes, give me back my brother. He's like, oh, I can't really, because I'm here, and he's somewhere else. And he goes, okay, kill his men. And Ned's like, oh, I won't take that. And then Jory, tries to take on Jaime, and Jaime stabs him in the eye. How would you survive being stabbed in the eye?
How old is Jory?
I don't know.
Because I think Jaime Lannister, he's well known for being a great swordsman.
Yeah.
So why would you go one-on-one with someone who's well known to be a great swordsman and who looks to be until something else happens to him later on? Spoiler.
Well, we talked about it in the first episode. He gets his hand cut off.
Oh
in
yeah.
the third
Well,
one,
until
so-
that happens, he's in great fighting condition as well. Why would you go mono a mono? This is not a time to try and show off how big your dick is.
Or
Is
how
it?
big your sword is.
Yeah.
So you're blaming Jory for this?
Well, he overstepped, didn't he? He thought he bit off more than he could chew, as they say.
Yeah.
But I think once I got stabbed in the eye, I would have pulled the blade out. I would have pushed Jaime away, pulled the blade out, taken an eye off.
It's gone all the way through your head.
Oh, did it go all the way through?
Yeah.
Right, I didn't realise that. It's been a while since I watched season 1. I don't.
Keep it in. Don't let him pull it out, because the second you pull that out, that's game over. That's everything. So you grab it, chop off the hand that's got hold of it, or hold of the
'Cause he's
dagger.
going to lose the other one later on anyway.
Yeah. Spoiler. No, we talked about it. So you take that hand off, leave the dagger in, and then go for the kill while Jaime's going, oh, my hand! What sweet irony! And then you stab him in the eye.
And
yeah. That just depends, as long as you've got all your hand-eye coordination with one eye and a hole in your brain.
Your vision of depth, or
Your depth, yeah.
Depth perception, will be shit.
So you lunge, thinking
Miss
he's close.
completely,
Yeah. Damn it, I thought you were closer.
Oh, I know what would happen. He'd stab me in the eye, it would go into my brain, and it would activate some dormant psychic powers.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. At which point I would have blasted him back with telekinesis and then vomited acid on him.
No,
Yes, those are my powers.
those are the worst powers.
Or I just want to have gone mono and mono. Or I would have got my wingman. I would have called you over. I'd have been like, Jack, I'm gonna fight Jaime Lannister. Come help me. That's my war cry as I charge him. Yeah, I would have done a war cry as I ran at him on all fours, foaming at the mouth, just to freak him out.
Freak him out.
At which point you can take the shot with the arrow and kill him.
Oh, snipe him from...
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like archers, does Jaime? He thinks they're all cowards, so yeah.
There
How
go.
do you like me now, Lannister? Shot you in the arse.
That'd piss him off. Why
Yeah.
the arse of all places?
I just... See, I'm so good I could shoot him in the arse and then shoot him in the face.
Perfect.
I'd shoot him in the arse to make him turn round, and then I'd shoot him in the face. It's a cunning distraction method.
I like it. See?
Epic teamwork,
It'd be brilliant.
apart from the dagger in the eye.
We
which
should
you have
cover
to
a
avoid.
weekend in Westeros in depth on another episode.
What, just do one survival off in Westeros?
Yes.
We can do. With Quinton, David
God.
Hasselhoff. We'll do that. That'd be terrible. So yeah,
Yeah.
distracting Jamie and
That's what it is.
shooting him in the face.
Yeah.
Well, Ned's there as well, and Ned manages to go mano a mano with Jamie for a little bit.
Then
So why
he
doesn't
starts
Ned
losing.
step in sooner?
He starts
Unless
losing,
he's
doesn't
like-
he? Oh,
Yeah,
no. He gets stabbed by one of the guards, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
the guard
Puts a spear into his leg.
Jamie doesn't like that.
No, because Jamie's enjoying the fight,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
He's a good sport, is Jamie, apart from dagger in the eye.
He is. He's an alright guy. He's not my favourite character, but he's up there. He's one of my.
He gets
more favourite
nicer.
characters.
He gets more agreeable as
He does, doesn't
as
he?
the
As
episodes
it
go
goes
on,
on, he's character development.
Yes.
As it was. Mwah.
Character development here, meaning got his arm chopped off.
Well, it wasn't an arm, his hand.
Yeah, but I'd chop his whole arm off.
Oh, I see.
'Cause I'm a-
Apologies, of course.
Because I'm a badass.
Because you're a badass.
I'm a badass.
Naturally.
Yeah. Do the whole arm. So yeah,
Yep.
we could survive that by being us.
I wouldn't
basically,
have
and
been with
cheating.
Ned Stark.
No,
There you go. I just wouldn't have been on his side. I switched to the Lannisters.
when Robert comes to a Winterfell and goes, "Hey, do you want to be my hand?" You're like, "Yeah, okay. I just got to get a second from my trusted colleague, Sir Chriseth. Hey, do you want to
That's a nice
come
name.
to King's Landing with
Fuck
me, Sir
that.
Chriseth?" Yeah.
Is what I would have replied. And then I would have gone away on my horse and married a mermaid.
A mermaid.
There must be mermaids.
Well, there are children of the forest
And there's dragons.
and dragons.
Mermaids must exist
Okay.
somewhere.
Yes. So you're off doing mermaids. I've gone, yeah, Bean.
Doing mermaids.
You're off doing mermaids. I've gone, yeah, Sean Bean, this will be brilliant because I've
Stop
never
calling
watched
me
a
Sean Bean.
Because I've never watched a film before, Sean Bean, so I don't know what's going to happen to you. Or was this you're
God's
being
sake.
attacked? I'll save you. I'll shoot him in the arse. Yeah.
You'd be Sean Bean's or Lord Eddard Stark's personal arse-shooting archer.
Yes, that is my official title.
Not arse hunter then.
Not arse hunter, arse shooter. Oh wow, this is really bad.
The arse shooter strikes again.
Moving on before we get any other anal innuendos in.
Go on, getting it in, is
I
he?
got another one in. Got a sneaky one.
Oh,
Right.
a sneaky one. Sorry, go on.
Next one, we go over the narrow seas to Viserys Targaryen, that annoying, whiny, blonde-haired, I should be king, wah.
However, the first scene with his sister in the bathtub.
That's just creepy.
Mm.
What is it with incest over there? They need
Oh,
to
yeah,
get that
'cause he
sorted
comes
out.
up and like strokes her breasts,
They
doesn't
need
he?
to get that sorted out. But
Maybe George R. R. Martin's trying to say something.
well, it's all like based on other events in history. So the Red Wedding is based on something historical. I can't remember
You shouldn't
the
mention
exact.
a red wedding.
What?
That's not. in
It's a
season
lovely
1.
wedding. It's full of cake and biscuits.
And roses. That's why it's called red. That's the only reason it's called red.
Yes,
Spoilers.
roses. So yeah, it's all based on like true things and stuff or events that happened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this never happened though. A wannabe king getting his head burnt by melted gold
By Mr. Carl.
by Khal Drogo. Yeah,
Yeah, is it Carl
by
Drogo?
Aquaman. We'll call him Aquaman because he's Aquaman.
By the new Aquaman.
By
yeah.
Aquaman. So
Aquaman.
skinny guy versus Aquaman.
Is it not? He's massive, right? He's built like a
huge.
brick shit house. Not as big as Arnie, but still big.
Yeah.
And then he's he's leader of a barbaric tribe. It's not the sort of person you'd piss off, would
No,
you?
You don't try
At
to
all.
with him.
No. Yes, he's got the hots for your sister, but still.
Well, at this point, he's like married, so you definitely
Yeah.
don't want to be going around calling
Maybe
her whore
maybe because he
and
thinks.
stuff.
Yeah, maybe because he thinks he's married to her. He's got more of a thingy. But it wasn't a deal. You can have the sister and you get the armies or
Yeah.
something like that.
And at this point, Drogo's married to her, and he's getting a bit impatient, going, "Come on, I want. Let's go over there and sort out
And then yeah.
Baratheons and
And
everything."
it was like a party, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
a big feast where he sort of done it.
yeah,
Carl had to do something because he was kind of showing him up
yeah.
by shouting off like that.
He was warned. Everyone warned him.
Yeah.
So heed those warnings, and he might have been king.
Was he when he got pulled over and there was two people holding him, weren't there?
Yeah, he
Okay.
being held
so,
down.
so quite frankly, I would have done. Was he standing or laying? I think he was
He
standing.
was kneeling. They had
Kneeling.
him down.
As Carl Drogo.
Yeah.
Or
Just call him
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
As Aquaman approached with the boiling
gold.
cauldron
That
small
melted
cauldron
quite quickly.
of fake gold.
Yeah, I think that should have taken longer to melt.
Well, I don't know, 'cause super hot fire.
Not furnace.
It was a
hot.
super hot
Okay,
fire
fine.
with magic powder and logs.
It was a magical hot fire.
Yes, thank you. As he approached, I would have tensed. I would have been ready. He goes to get closer. I would have kicked up. Right, so I'm on my knees. I would have jumped up,
Yeah.
kicked up. So, the two guys are holding my arms. Now my legs would have flown upwards. Kicking.
You've done a ninja kick where you did the splits in midair and kicked
Pretty
both the
much.
people on either side.
No, not the people. I would have kicked him Carl or Aquaman as he approached,
Yeah.
knocking the little pot of gold out of his hand up into the air so it falls on him. I would have continued this kick up, so I would have done a complete backflip, at which point the two guys, my arms would have been flung off me, because,
Or they would have twisted your arms off.
No, not possible.
No,
I would have
okay.
overpowered and flung both of them off. I would have then landed. So this Aquaman's now collapsed. He's got the gold on him. I grab him by his ponytail and then do a whirlwind. I just sling him around my head, knocking back the other barbarians before I crash and exit through. I would have then ran out of the exit. I'm assuming it's on top of a hill,
What, to roll down the...
pulling Aquaman's body behind me. I would then jump
Oh,
on
you're
him.
taking Aquaman with you?
Yes. I would then laid him on his front, jumped onto his back, and then using his ponytail to steer, rode him down the hill into safety.
Instead of just taking a horse, which the Dothraki are known for.
Yes.
So you would have
I want to add insult to injury.
rode him
I rode
to
him.
freedom down a
Yes.
hill.
Yes.
What if they came after you with the horses?
I've got no plan after that.
Okay.
My plan only gets me
Is
this
that
far.
as far as you need to
That's,
get?
that's as far
The
as I need
rest
to
is
go.
improv from
Oh,
there
yes.
on out.
And that's how I would survive it.
I would
Or
survive it.
Just wouldn't piss him off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Either one of those two.
Don't piss him off. I would survive it by headbutting the big pot of gold into his credentials.
As he's
Then he
pouring
would
it
have
over
golden-
you.
Then he'd have golden testicles. No, just before I'd
But
headbutt
he
it.
raises it up above his head, though.
I'd headbutt his nuts then. I would get one last headbutt in before I die. I'd do a kamikaze headbutt. I'll be dead, but it'll be worth it.
You'd headbutt.
I'd have a great story when I got to heaven. I headbutted Aquaman in the nuts. I did that once. Batman? What are you doing here? I headbutted. Spoiler alert. The ending to Batman vs Superman in 2016. Batman dies because he headbutts Superman in the nuts and gets impaled.
What? He's
That's
flying
enough
towards
detail.
flying towards him with a headbutt. Superman sees this, concentrates hard, makes it go up,
Yeah.
and just impales Batman's head on it.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I think that's enough from...
What a
across-
death.
So enough of the narrow seas. We go over back to Tyrion. We go to Tyrion. Yay, we like Tyrion. Woo, woo. He's put through a trial. But he doesn't opt for jury and all that lot. He goes for a trial
What's he on
by
trial for?
combat. Trying to kill Bran. Because an assassin.
Oh, yeah, they believe
after he
that
falls
Night
out.
Dagger, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he does trial by combat.
yeah. He gets Bronn to back him up. We like Bronn.
Well, Braun, he doesn't get Braun to do it. He asks for somebody to do it, and Braun steps
Bronn
forward, doesn't
steps
he?
up.
And what's your interesting fact about Braun? Or Braun? Braun.
Oh yeah. At the moment, he holds the highest kill count.
Is this all the seasons that have been out at the moment, or just
Yeah,
season one?
all the seasons. He's on about 20 on-screen deaths, but he's killed a lot more with like the wildfire and
Yeah.
stuff on season 2. Spoiler alert! After the spoiler, it doesn't matter if you're listening to this. Hopefully, you've watched it all. If not, there's a big explosion in season 2.
It's very big.
Yes.
I highly enjoyed it.
So yeah, he's on about quite a lot.
Yeah.
One of them is here. Bronn comes to Tyrion's rescue in the trial by combating the Aerie. Then he fights a knight, which crazy Catelyn's sister.
What's her name?
Crazy
the really-
Catelyn's
With
sister.
a weird kid
I
who she still breastfeeds.
can't remember her name.
She still breastfeeds a kid.
Yeah, I know that's weird.
He always acts a bit strange, that kid.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
still breastfeeding at like however old he is.
Yeah.
5,
Weird.
6, I
I
want
don't
to say.
know. He's older than that.
Yeah, he's quite. Yeah,
Must be at least 8.
yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. So-
No.
If you were trying to kill Bronn, I like Bronn.
Yeah, I like Bronn.
I don't want to try and kill him, but we have to.
We have to. Right, if I was knight, I would have prepared myself. said, "Are you ready, Braun?" He would have said, "Yes." I would turn and stab Tyrion straight in the head and be like, "It's done." No, if you attack me now, all these other guys are gonna jump in because this tribal combat shit's done and done with.
That's cheating.
It's how
you do the
we
trial by
work.
combat to determine if Tyrion's guilty or innocent, and he's innocent. So you've just taken the law into your whole hands.
I become a vigilante.
You become the Westeros version of Batman.
Yes, called
Batath Manath.
I am Bat of Manath.
That's a terrible idea.
But that is how the Bat of the Bat of Manath speaks.
Yeah, you got there in the end.
Oh, that was difficult. I probably just want to step forward. Oh wait, he gets chosen, does he, or does he volunteer?
I think they volunteer and Crazy Lady picks out someone, but just let someone else do it.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
you go,
pretty much.
Bronn, he looks quite tough. Maybe I'll let someone else.
He didn't
go.
look tough though. I think the knight looked bigger, didn't he?
Well, he had his armor on, so he was all show. Was the knight?
Yeah, that's what I think. He had a bit of a boost, didn't he, from that ego, testosterone.
Yeah, Bronn. The whole reason Bronn wins in the books is because he's not in armor,
That's
and
it.
he manages to outquick.
That's what
the
happens
knight.
in the TV series.
Yeah, he
as
like
well.
runs around.
Yeah,
playing hide and seek.
that's pretty much what happens in
Yeah.
the TV series.
So don't play hide and seek
Don't play hide and seek.
with Bronn.
Or if you could play hide and seek abroad.
Big yawn.
Oh, excuse me.
Are we keeping you up?
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me.
Go on.
So tired. But if they're going to play hide and seek with Braun, you know, I forgot what I was going to say. Hang on.
Don't play hide and seek with Bronn. Is
Keep-
that
Keep them occupied while I try to remember what I said.
okay?
Sorry.
Bronn's a badass. We like Bronn. More Bronn.
Still thinking, hang on. No, it's gone. There was something I was going to say that I was going to survive, but do you know what? Fuck him. I don't want to survive.
Bronn, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a beer instead of fighting?
Let's do it. Or, should we kill Tyrion together?
No, Bronn likes Tyrion. I like Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion's a good character.
We like the Dinklage.
The Dinklage.
The Dink.
That sounds like something you'd name something else.
The
This is my Dinklage.
Oh, right. Yeah. They would piss out of his name. That's nice.
I was saying to piss out of his name.
He's a brilliant actor, and you're just
Easy. Alright.
terrible.
Yes, I like Pika.
Pikachu Dinklage.
Pikachu Dinklage.
An old Pokemon.
We should do a We Could Survive Pokemon.
No.
Wow,
Next
okay.
one.
Wow, that was shot down. Whatever.
I don't know enough about Pokemon or
Oh, you
anything.
suck. Go on, what's up next?
We come to a very sad moment. The king's death.
It's not that sad. I don't really like him.
It's quite sad. He's all right. He's got a nice beard.
A nice beard.
He's got a nice beard.
He can't satisfy his wife, so his wife does his brother or her brother instead. None of his children are legitimate heirs.
To be fair, you can't blame that all on the beard. The beard is probably his one redeeming quality.
one redeeming quality. Because isn't it Cersei says that when she first, or she was about to marry him, and like for a couple of days after she married him, he was this big important guy. She absolutely adored him.
Of course, he was big in it. He was the king.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying she's like she saw him as like a big important guy, and he was all kind and loving, and she thought this is gonna be amazing. And then a few days after marrying, he turned out to be this drunken arsehole.
Yeah, because he hasn't killed anything with his warhammer in a week. Because he gets really impatient, and that's why he like does a lot of hunting and stuff.
So yeah, obviously he dies by when he's out on a hunting party. He's been drinking. He gets
Gored by a
gored.
pig.
That's what I was looking for. Gored by a boar, and then just dies from his wounds eventually.
Yeah. He was hunting the boar with a spear or his warhammer or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Why not have a crossbow?
Why not hire you with a bow?
I know he likes getting up close and personal and the thrill of the chase and all that lot, but he's getting on a bit. He's not as young as he once was, and he's definitely not
And he's
as
pissed
agile.
as well.
Yeah, and he was blind drunk. Drinking contest with the king. That would be a tricky one to survive. But crossbow, easier. Although he probably doesn't want easy, does he?
No, where's the fun and easy? I think what he should have done, because at that point Stark was his the king's hand.
Yeah,
He
didn't go
obviously-
out hunting with
He
him,
would have
though.
brought along the arse hunter. That's you.
Oh yeah, I would have shot the boar in the
And you
arse.
could shot the boar in the arse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Problem
perfectly
solved.
Done.
Robert comes back. Cersei's like, "Oh, what are you doing back?"
Yeah, I thought he was meant to get drunk and die. That's what the book said happens.
Yeah, that's what the book. Yeah,
You walk in, you got the boar slung over one's shoulder, you got your bow on the other shoulder.
victory.
You collapse from covering the boar because it's so bloody heavy.
Yeah.
You pass out from dehydration, and you maybe slip into a coma.
But just because I carried a boar a little way.
What? Yeah, well, probably not a little way. Probably made you carry it the entire journey.
I would not carry it. I would refuse to carry it. I shot the bloody thing.
Exactly. It's your kill. Deal with it.
Although Robert would probably be angry with me. You stole my kill. I was going to kill that
At which
pig
point you need to shoot him.
in the bum.
Yeah. Either way, Robert
I can
dies.
only shoot
him
accurately
at the arse.
in the arse region.
Everywhere else, it
Even
just
if you're
misses.
facing me, I'll do a weird Hawkeye and bounce the arrow off like trees and things.
I would just say the string snaps as you pull it back
Boink. Uh-oh.
on the bow. Yeah.
I knew I was meant to change something.
I would survive it by if I wouldn't drink as much.
Well, you wouldn't be there because you'd be marrying mermaids and whatever.
That's it. Yeah.
But if you're a Robert, just
Yeah.
don't drink.
Wouldn't be drinking as much. He had people with him, didn't they? So when they didn't they see he's going to get gored? Should they not have intervened? Or maybe they weren't allowed to intervene. Maybe he's got orders. Don't.
Yeah, he was.
intervene
I
when I'm
think it was a
hunting.
mix of Robert going, "Listen, this is the I don't get to kill any human beings or Targaryens anymore. So let me kill this pig." And a mix of the men being like under Cersei's control and going.
Just sort of letting it
If
happen.
he dies out in the forest, it's not the worst thing because we've got nice little Joffrey to be king after.
Doesn't he give? He does.
Oh wait, he's a nutter.
He's a yeah.
He's bat crap
Don't-
crazy.
Doesn't Cersei say that the reason she thinks he's the way he is because the gods have cursed him because he's an incest child?
Who, Joffrey?
No, yeah, Cersei's. She says that. Spoiler: this is past season 1.
Oh yeah.
She says about the gods cursing the children because they're ancestral children, and that's why Joffrey's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, he is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty much to say. Maybe Joffrey should have been there. He likes playing with a crossbow, doesn't he?
Yeah, he wants to shoot people.
He shoots a
Yeah.
prostitute, doesn't he?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think he shoots. Yeah. He's
Spoiler!
Spoilers.
So many spoilers.
Spoilers.
Luckily, they're minor spoilers, nothing that really ruin a story.
Joffrey dies.
Unlike this.
Joffrey dies. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what, or taking my time,
No, don't take your time. Rush to kill the thing.
Stayed on
That's
my horse
that's the
and
reason
speared
he
it.
died. He took his time and was too slow getting to it
Ah,
and being mauled. So if anything,
git.
speed up. Work
would've
on your
taken Stark with
cardio,
me.
King. You would
Cardio King.
work on your cardio, King.
Oh, I thought it was called the Cardio King.
The cardio King.
Where's the king? He's doing his run again. Fuck. Right, he really needs to get back here and start running restaurants.
Yeah.
He's been running for 12
Yeah,
days
if
now.
he'd taken more responsibility and not just pawn the job off to old Beanie,
Stark.
yeah, this whole thing would have been a lot better.
Aye,
Aye,
the fool. Aye.
we are in agreement.
We are in agreement. Right, lay it on me. What's next?
We have got Syrio Florel, the magical dance teacher, who dance teacher is a euphemism for I'm
Sword fighter.
fucking brilliant with swords.
Yeah. Well, they what do they call him? Like, I know he's a dance teacher. Is that what they call him over the narrow seas as well? Because that's where he's from, isn't it? Over the narrow seas. Where
yeah. He's got a badass reputation over there.
Yeah, he has got a pretty badass reputation over there. I think when you get the reputation of a dance master, it just means you're awesome with swords over there anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He dies, doesn't he?
Well, he's not shown to die on screen, which leaves me hopeful that
He'll come back.
He wasn't.
Yes, but
killed.
after we left him, he was fighting guards from Westeros.
Well, he'd
the king's
taken out
guards.
5 guards with a wooden sword, and
Then
then
it
this
snapped.
knight guy
Or
with
breaks
a
his sword,
yeah,
doesn't he? Yeah.
big sword just chops it in half. I think that Syrio does a weird combo roll, picks up one of the fallen guard swords
Yeah.
and duels the guy to a finish, because the guard is still about,
Yeah, so we know he doesn't get
so he
killed.
doesn't die. Maybe he's just ashamed that he let Syrio Florel go. So he's just like, yeah, I definitely killed him.
I'm pretty
didn't-
sure
he
I
didn't-
killed him.
He didn't.
Then I ate the body. That's why there's
Yes,
nothing here.
yes. He definitely didn't run out the window.
I
After
like
he
to think.
Chop my kneecaps off,
Chop my kneecaps
Yeah.
off. I
or
like, to,
something like that.
I like to think that he done the combo roll onto a sword impaled himself and died.
Ah, this will look great. I will combo roll and collect. Oh no, it's in my kidneys.
My kidneys. What a random place. Very specific.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't show him dying, but it's implied that he dies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to make a surprise appearance because they got the face changer in, sort of covering the role for her.
Maybe they're the same person.
Yeah, he does mention, but he mentions the sword dance master, doesn't he? Or dance master, because he goes, it's one thing to be a dance master, but it's something else to be a face changer. And then changes his face, which is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
That was a Lord drawn out F. It was a really. You probably have hit it with a. Yeah, what? Stop giving me such a disapproving look. I'm just adding sound effects for the audience.
It's tremendous. Combo roll then.
Combo
Yay or
row.
nay? Are we pro combo roll or
I'm
anti combo
I'm
roll?
pro combo roll because I think if he'd got a
Just
sword
not
up,
on to a sword in
onto another
kidneys.
sword, but if he'd got hold of a sword, he would have easily defeated the guard. I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
I reckon he does.
So he either gets a sword, defeats him and escapes, or he doesn't get a sword, something happens, he twists his ankle during the roll, gets a sword, realises he can't dance, as it were, and trips over.
You
At which
can
point
do
he
the
gets stabbed.
tango if you believe.
He does the Macarena instead.
An excellent dance that
Oh,
would have
wait, it's
definitely
your
won
favourite
him
dance.
the fight. Yes, the Macarena. We like it. So Sirio Farrell.
Yep.
I'm convinced he's alive still.
Yeah?
I'd like him to be.
Alright, we'll go with that.
Okay. Yes. Now we come to the inevitable death of Sean Bean.
Sean Bean. Should have seen this one coming from a mile off.
This
Do you know what?
one, it
When I
shouldn't
first-
shock anyone.
When I first started watching Game of Thrones and I saw Sean Bean, I didn't know he died. I was like, I bet 50 quid he dies.
I got a bad
And he
feeling
dies,
about
doesn't he?
this. Yeah.
And then,
Multiple stages at which Ned Stark could have prevented his death.
do tell.
One, just don't go to King's Landing.
Don't become the king's hand.
Exactly. He was shaky about wanting to go in the first place anyway, so he shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
Two, Littlefinger said don't trust him.
So
Don't
why'd you trust him?
him!
If someone specifically says don't trust me, you don't then go and
You
trust
don't laugh
them.
it off and go, ah, that Littlefinger, he's a laugh.
Oh, he's a good laugh, but I know he'll always have my back. Especially when
And a
Littlefinger wants to...
concealed knife.
Yeah.
This
Also-
is a guy, Littlefinger, who challenged Ned's brother to a fight for Catelyn
I was going to say, he's got a
hand
thing
to
for
marry,
Catelyn,
yeah.
hasn't he?
and has been weird and pervy with your daughter. He was weird and pervy
Yeah,
to
with,
Sansa. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was...
And he's told you not to trust him.
All the signs were there. This is on your
Don't
self, Stark.
trust him.
All the signs were there.
He told you. Man.
Maybe Stark thought it was just like a test
A
to
test.
see whether he could really trust him in the end and they could become great friends and lovers.
Turns out you can't.
No. 'Cause he
You wouldn't want to be Littlefinger's lover, Ned, because he probably got the name Littlefinger for a reason.
he has small fingers?
Yes,
Wait, isn't it because he lost a finger?
probably.
What is the reason he's called Littlefinger?
He has a little finger.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's probably because he lost his little finger in a duel, or he got one of his fingers chopped off or something.
That was it, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Was it? I'm just guessing.
I'm pretty sure he lost a little finger.
Mm.
It's going completely wrong now. People
Yeah.
listening is going,
He's
"No, this
called
had nothing to do with
Littlefinger
it."
because he's got an extra finger. That would be weird. He's got six
why-
fingers on one hand.
So why is he then called Littlefinger? Would he not be called like Extra Finger,
Weird
or
six
Freaky
finger
Deaky?
Yeah, freaky deaky finger.
Freaky Deaky? Obviously, this day and age, we would know it'd be like, oh, it's a six finger, whatever. Back then,
We would
In
never
that
be
day
as
and age.
insensitive to call someone freaky deaky finger.
naturally.
But yeah, he's probably got a freaky deaky finger.
Back to
Are there any other points that you think Ned
When
could
he-
have stopped Littlefinger from having a knife to his throat and thrown him in prison?
Was it when he was in the dungeon? Didn't he get visited by Littlefinger?
No, he got visited by Varys. We
Didn't-
like Varys.
Didn't Varys offer him something? A way
Varys
out?
said he'd got a deal put together that Ned would go to the Wall
Yeah,
and he'd be with Jon
yeah.
as long as he said, as long as he declared in front of the court and all the people that Joffrey was the heir to the throne. And he does that. He plays along, and then crazy Joffrey chops his head off. Crazy
he was gonna
Joffrey
do
is
it
crazy.
So he could go to the wall.
Yeah,
And-
he'd done it. He said, "Oh, I'm a liar. I've been a very naughty boy. Can I
Yeah.
go to the wall now, please?" And Joffrey goes, no,
No.
fuck you.
At which point, Ned should have
I'm
gone,
crazy.
do you know what, Joffrey? I got some news for you, you blonde dick. Your dad had black hair. Right. All of his other sons had black hair. All
You
of
don't
his
have a
dads
beard
had
like
black
he does
hair.
as well.
Yeah. You got blonde hair like your mother
Yeah.
and your uncle
And all
and your webbed toes.
all the
That's
king's
a simple-
bastards all have black hair.
Yeah, precisely.
So I think that just would have made him worse, and that would have set Cersei off as well and gone, yeah, chopped his
Or
head off.
they would have realised the error of their way and released him as
You're
a thank you
right.
for pointing it out.
You're right, Sean.
We shouldn't have sex with each other.
Thank you for...
Pointing that out. That's quite right.
We shall abdicate the throne and you can be
That's
king
it.
instead.
Yes, that's it.
In which case Sean Bean sits down on the throne and
Gets stabbed, gets
impales
infected and died.
himself,
Oh my lord.
his
Spe-
death is inevitable.
Yeah. When he's actually out getting his head chopped off, is there anything holding him down when he's getting his head chopped off? I don't think there is that you just sort of lean over.
No, well, if he tries to run or anything, he's going to get shot by archers or whatever.
I would have.
And his hands are tied behind his back, so he couldn't really run anywhere. I don't know if his feet are chained or anything.
I would have knocked over the guy, the executioner.
Yeah.
What did he have? A sword or an axe?
He had ice. He had his sword.
Oh, the sword.
His own sword.
I would have grabbed a sword out, the massive two-handed one, and using it would cut the ropes. Don't ask how. I just would have.
You'd cut the
Freeing
ropes,
myself.
but you'd...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that
At which
makes no
point, free
sense, but
myself.
carry on.
The archers would have fired on me. You being one of them, so I'd know they'd only go for my arse. So
I trained the archers. We'll go for headshots. Go for arse shots.
I would have deflected any of the others with my sword, jumped into the crowd where my daughter would have been. I would have passed her a small blade that I actually had hidden in my boot the entire time. Then
Why
we would
didn't you use that to cut the ropes then?
Too simple. Too simple. We would then have fought our way out of Westeros.
I would have turned on the other archers, shot them all in the arse, and then Syrio Farrell would have jumped out of nowhere.
Oh, brilliant.
We'd have taken on everyone in King's Landing.
And then
People
walked away.
being shot in the arse. Then when they can't run, Syrio Farrell chops their heads off.
See, it's very
Syrio's
survivable.
barrel rolling everywhere. Arnold rocks up on a boat going, "Ah! I was fighting a predator. What's going on?" These
Yeah.
whole things are happening
Yeah, at the same
concurrently.
time, Arnold joins in with them.
Arnold gets shot in the arse. He gets angry. A predator shows up. Danny Glover's there. Oh, it all happens.
What happens at once? It's brilliant.
If none of this is making
One falls-
sense to you, listen back to Arnold versus Danny Glover.
One falls in the water, his fucking Jaws comes along.
Yeah. Oh.
They starts playing the Jaws scene, the shark turns up.
Boom,
Bomb, bomb.
boom, 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 boom. We did this the other week.
We did it the other day, yeah.
Okay. All
Right.
hell breaks loose.
All hell breaks loose, and we survive. Ned, you had so many opportunities, you really let yourself down.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a disappointment to the whole Stark family.
He is. He had so many opportunities to survive this, and it was just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Or you should have perhaps done another deal with Varys. Varys?
Varys.
Varys.
Varsas.
Varsas, you call me.
Varys.
Varsas, that's the name of the arse hunter, isn't it? Varsars?
Varsas.
Varsars?
Varsas.
Varsars, the arse hunter.
Varsas, the unmissable.
The unmissable arse hunter.
Yes. He never
Brilliant.
misses.
He would never miss an arse. He'll always shoot one with an arrow. Anywhere else, he'll always miss though.
The
Little
secret
way.
is he just puts arrows everywhere. Just on chairs every time someone goes to sit down. That son of a bitch.
Varsas, you bastard!
Yeah.
Varsas strikes again. You are Varsas.
I am Varsas.
Get that tattooed on your arm. Varsas. And people are like, what does that even
Varsas
mean?
on the arse.
Listen to the podcast and you'll find
and you'll
out.
find out. Okay. So
That's
that's
how
Sean
it is.
Bean dead.
It is, yeah.
We come to the last one. We go back over to the Narrow Seas. And Khal Drogo. This is another easily preventable one.
Right. Starts off with him. He gets stabbed.
Yeah, well,
Or
he
gets
gets.
sliced,
Well, he doesn't
sorry.
get stabbed. He gets like
One of his-
a small cut.
That's one of his tribes people's dissatisfied with his wife.
The hygiene of the. I don't know. I was going to
What
make a
the
joke.
fuck?
I was going to make a festival joke. The hygiene of the
porta
portable. Yeah, the portable loos.
So he gets stabbed. He gets an infection in it. The infection spreads through his body.
Aquaman gets really angry and then kills him. the guy.
That's it.
Cut
yes.
him.
Yeah, kills him. The infection
Rips his
spreads.
throat out. That's brutal.
I don't blame him. He cut him.
Just did he? Oh, the cut did kill him eventually.
Yeah, the cut was
Well,
his
no,
entire downfall.
Drogo walks into the arak or the sword or thing that he's using.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Don't walk into
In
it.
the first place, you muppet. Oh,
Prick. Easily preventable, Aquaman.
nah,
Just- Throw your trident at him.
because this also leads to the death of the child, doesn't it?
Yeah, it leads to the whole. Yeah.
Because doesn't it take like the spirit of the child to keep him alive?
What Miramouse the crazy witch lady, does some voodoo and the child dies, but it Drogo's alive.
But
I mean,
He's in a vegetable
Aquaman's
state.
alive, but yeah, he's
In a very vegetable state. That's it. Because he's dying from the infection. So, like I said, the witch does her thing. There's a bit of a horse in it. She gets a horse in there for some reason.
yeah. It's just
And
like it's like the hodgepodge of voodoo. There's a horse,
There's a
babies,
baby. Oh god,
yeah,
let's get some other stuff
weird
in.
spirits.
Do we need in this? This is flaming fecal matter I collected
This'll
from
do, yeah.
White Walkers.
From beyond the wall. The epic
Um,
fight.
And then yeah, she saves him, but like you said, puts him in a vegetable state.
Yeah,
Can't do it. All he can do is
It's
he
just
can
blink.
breathe.
and
He can
yeah,
breathe. That's about it. He can't even feed himself, can he?
no.
So at which point his wife, Thingy
Daenerys,
Targaryen,
yeah, smothers him with a
Targaryen,
pillow.
and causes him to die.
So this one's easy. Don't walk into a knife.
I know. Bloody hell.
You don't see a knife. Oh, I'd best walk into that.
Or after you've been saved, don't lay around like a lazy vegetable. Get
Yeah.
up and move.
Yeah. Come
He-
on, Drogo.
He was faking the entire time because he didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
At which point, when she started suffocating him, he thought, "Shit, if I pull out this now,
Should I
I'm
do
gonna look like the
something?"
biggest liar."
I'll stay in character.
Gotta stay. He was
Yeah.
determined,
He was-
committed.
he's-
Don't be so committed to your roles either.
He was still alive after the smothering, and then when they burn his corpse and Miramouse Duel on the big fire pile, along with the dragon eggs, he's like, mustn't scream.
Must not scream.
And-
Must
and-
remain in character.
The witch's screams drowned out his screams. He's gone, oh, she started screaming,
Yeah.
so I can...
Oh my god!
It burned so bad. Yeah, that was very silly, Drogo.
No, should
Don't
not
do
stay
that
committed.
again.
Don't walk into the knife.
And have
Yeah.
better portaloos as well.
Yeah, I know.
Or whatever the fight was about.
How is he? Yeah. So, do you think he got infected because the blade was just dirty, or do you think it got infected because he got something into it afterwards?
Blade, dirty, something afterwards, yeah. Maybe an STD in there.
STD on the blade.
Yeah.
What's the person been doing with this blade?
I
like to mash
the Dothraki do like their horses a lot, so maybe this man...
Stop.
Yeah.
Where you go?
Okay,
Actually, I'm
no,
intrigued.
I'll stop now.
Do tell me where you
No,
go.
that's enough.
Go on, keep going.
That's enough.
Whisper it
And with the
gently.
death of Khal Drogo, we come to the end of this podcast.
The death of this podcast. We
The
will never
most
be back.
easily preventable death, I might add. The easiest survivable one, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Idiot walking into the sword. Maybe he thought he was that big and tough, it wouldn't affect
yeah.
him.
He's going,
didn't
I'm
really-
Aquaman, I can take this. No, wait, that's a different role.
I think, yeah. Well, I'm guessing they knew about infection, but they didn't know about cleaning stuff to stop infections and that lot.
I don't know. I think he's a very silly person.
He was like, he was showing off to Daenerys, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody's showing off again.
Ooh,
We're
yeah.
seeing this returning theme throughout these films.
Yeah.
Trying to big up and make yourself look good.
Yeah. Don't act tough.
God's sake.
If you take away anything from this, run. Run like Will, but run sneakier.
Run away. And yeah, basically what you said, actually.
Run sneaky. Okay. Right.
Cool. So that's everything. That was a good episode,
yes.
I think. Game of Thrones.
That's season 1. We did miss out a lot of deaths.
So many
58 deaths.
And how many did we cover?
About, I think,
Just count.
9.
9.
Yeah, 9. We covered 9 deaths out of 58.
58. So 48 more deaths. 49, sorry. 49 more deaths we need to cover.
And we're going to do them now.
Right now.
This is a 24-hour...
By staying tuned, you've unlocked the special feature.
This special feature is Chris's outro.
You've not done the contact information bit yet.
Do I have to? I suppose
Yes.
I have to, yeah. Yeah. So, if you want to hear us do Season 2 of Game of Thrones, let us know. Tweet at us at WeCouldSurvive, or send us an electronic mail at WeCouldSurviveThat@gmail.com.
Nice. Okay then. thank you for listening to We Could Survive That, your weekly survival guide, in this case to the small screen.
Indeed.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Westeros, to Westeros with us, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, keep on surviving.